Welcome to UML Fan Chris Romero News, your top stories for today. As you heard the news, CITV has now shut down for good. With more information, here's Eric.
In the early 80s, CITV launched the channel, which became home to some of the most iconic children's shows. Now, after ITV ceased to air the show in its usual segment on ITV2, fans have been left gutted as they sobbed. "This is my childhood." Shows like My Parents Are Aliens, Tots TV, Horrid Henry and Art Attack lived on the channel, but its time is officially up, according to The Sun. Previously, a social media account on X said, in TV news, the CITV block on ITV2 is officially ending on 10th April. This really means the end of the iconic CITV brand that's been around for 42 years. Farewell CITV, this time for real. CBBC will have some of CITV's programming while the rest will be under ITVX Kids. Originally, CITV content aired in the late afternoon on ITV, but this slot was axed in 2006 and it was only shown on weekend mornings or on its new Freeview channel. In 2023, the CITV Freeview channel came to an end, and the weekend morning block was moved to ITV2. Content was also put on ITVX Kids Hub. The slot for Kids Telly airs from 6 a.m. in the morning on ITV2. Included in the current roster are classic cartoons like Scooby-Doo and Looney Tunes, but as of this Saturday, they are nowhere to be seen on the channel. Instead, from 6 a.m. you can watch Project Bakeover, followed by Backyard Builds, hardly the kind of content your child might be thrilled to watch. Families with smart TVs, a plug-in streaming device, a casting option from a phone or tablet, or certain games consoles or TV boxes will be able to stream ITVX Kids onto their big screens, while others might have to settle for watching on a smaller device, reflecting on some of the channel's best bits and the content that brought us such joy once upon a time. The news hit some fans hard. Linear channels like CBBC still exist, but others have shut down in the last year. Pop and Tiny Pop closed before Christmas in 2025 after launching in 2003, and there are concerns across the industry about a lack of investment in shows for little ones.
The channel has an update regarding the Town and the City Festival. During the editing of this video, it was revealed that Detention and the Secrets have now dropped out of the Town and the City Festival. And here is the updated lineup for the Town and the City Festival, now added Mold. It is currently unknown at the time who will replace Detention and the Secrets. The Town and the City Festival is scheduled for Thursday, April 30th through May 2nd, right here on the channel. Moving on, as everyone is aware, Rec Room is set to shut down on June 1st. With more information on this, here's Eric.
Rec Room will be closing down on June 1st, 2026 at noon Pacific Time. Over the past decade, Rec Room grew into something amazing, reaching over 150 million players and creators along the way. Players made over 500 million friends on the platform. In total, people all around the world spent a cumulative 68,000 years in Rec Room. The top UGC rooms saw over 500 years of playtime each. That's a lot of people having a lot of fun. What this community built together is incredible, and something we'll always be proud of. Even today, millions of people are showing up to spend time in this fun and welcoming place every month. Despite this popularity, we never quite figured out how to make Rec Room a sustainably profitable business. Our costs always ended up overwhelming the revenue we brought in. We spent a long time trying to find a way to make the numbers work, but with the recent shift in the VR market, along with broader headwinds in gaming, the path to profitability has gotten tough enough that we've made the difficult decision to shut things down. We're making this decision now, while we still have the ability to wind things down thoughtfully and do right by the people who built this with us. So what does this mean exactly? On June 1st, you will no longer be able to log into and play Rec Room. The Rec.net website will go offline. Online services related to Rec Room Studio will no longer be available. In preparation for the impending shutdown, as of this update, the following things are changing. You can no longer create new accounts. You can no longer add someone as a friend. You can no longer sign up for Rec Room Plus. If you have an active RR Plus membership, that membership is extended to June 1st. We have removed the RR Plus requirement from partnered creator. Anyone with sufficient tokens can choose to cash them out. New registrations for partnered creator will be halted on May 1st. You will no longer receive token rewards. You can no longer create new monetized UGC content, including room inventory items and offers, room keys, consumables, and currencies, avatar items, in-game and avatar studio. The room rewards program has ended. March room rewards will be paid out in early April. You can no longer purchase or receive new Roomy energy. As a thank you to our players, we are discounting first-party content in all stores by 80%. Some are R Plus only features, for example, avatar items, custom emoji, auras, body paint, will no longer require RR Plus. On May 1st, you will no longer be able to purchase tokens or any dollar-dominated offers. You can no longer redeem gift cards for tokens. After May 18th at 11:59 p.m. UTC, you will not be able to earn any more tokens as a creator. You can still collect any previously earned tokens. You can continue to spend the tokens you have until June 1st. Downloading data. We understand that people will want to download their data, and we want to help as much as we can. For players, you can download all the photos you've taken. Follow the instructions here. You can download a final report card that is a memento of your avatar. Follow the instructions here. For creators, unfortunately, you cannot download a working copy of your rooms. We know that would be ideal. But without the Rec Room servers operational, that is not possible. Instead, we are providing the ability to download your room and invention data in formats that can help you recreate the room elsewhere if you choose. For example, as a standalone Unity app, room invention data downloads only work via the Steam PC build, so please install that if you want to download room invention data. Note, this functionality is in final internal testing and will be available in a Steam PC update 1 week from today. Room invention data downloads will be available until June 1st. Thank you on behalf of the team. We'd like to thank you for being a part of the Rec Room community and helping us create a fun and welcoming place for players from all walks of life over the past 10 years. Your boundless creativity and enthusiasm has been a source of great inspiration and joy. We wish we could have found a way to keep things rolling, but unfortunately this is the end of the road.
Man, this was news I was not expecting. Let me know your thoughts down below. Moving on, I have some announcements regarding the channel, and they're all good news. So in August, during the summer of UML fan Chris Romero, there is a major artist scheduled to perform on the channel. This is in partnership with the channel's partners at Logo Fever. There is actually 2 music sessions scheduled. The Hansu Miku concert that is scheduled courtesy of Foxy, and now this, Diaspora and Fairweathered, will make their return to the channel, all live from the University of Massachusetts Lowell, otherwise known as UMass Lowell. Alright, now time for submission.
Super outbreak ES scenario, Indianapolis and Kokomo tornado emergency with, live voice. Alright, so let's do this in 3, 2, 1, and go. This is a severe weather statement from the National Weather Service in Indianapolis. A tornado warning remains in effect until 10 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for Hamilton County, Hendricks County, Johnson County, Morgan County, Hancock County, Shelby County, Howard County, Tipton County, Clinton County, Carroll County, Grant County, Montgomery County, Putnam County, Madison County, and Delaware counties. This is a tornado emergency for Indianapolis and Kokomo. This is also a potential mass casualty situation. At 8:50 p.m., we were tracking a confirmed large and destructive tornado located at 25 miles west from Indianapolis, moving east at 50 miles per hour. This is also a particularly dangerous situation, and we do believe that this tornado right in the center of Indianapolis could take a drastic turn towards Kokomo. If you are in Indianapolis and or Kokomo, take cover now. This is also a deadly tornado. Flying debris will also be deadly to those caught without shelter, and mobile homes will be destroyed. To repeat, a large, extremely dangerous, and potentially deadly tornado is on the ground. To protect your life, take cover now. An above-ground safe room is not recommended in this case. You must go underground now.
What you just listened to was actually a teaser of Lyric's upcoming EAS scenario, as well as a new show. Also, here's a message from one of the channel's partners.
After more than 5 years on YouTube, Lorenzo One announced that his talk show, Talk of the Mock or TOTM, is officially moving homes, this time permanently. He has confirmed that TOTM will move to the streaming platform Twitch TV in Season 21, which is only 4 seasons away. In a statement, Lorenzo said, TOTM will be officially moving to Twitch, this time forever, in Season 21. We thank YouTube for their service to TOTM, and how it brought popularity to our show. Every TOTM host officially recognizes the move, and we thank them for doing so.
As a reminder to viewers, I am actually on TOTM. Holy flipping cow! During the editing of this video, out of nowhere, Nickelodeon announces the 2026 Kids' Choice Awards, and it will be happening Saturday, November 14th, live on CBS. Wow, that is huge news. To clarify, both CBS and Nickelodeon, and you're currently looking at the logo for the Kids' Choice Awards. Let me know down below. Are you hyped for the Kids' Choice Awards? Also, we will be covering this in the next UML Fan Christmas news, so stick around. Now, they did post a clip to their socials, and it did have the greatest of all time, John Cena, in the background. Once again, Kids' Choice Awards is heading your way Saturday, November 14th, so mark your calendars. Quickly, I would like to shout out Ender Anime for making the background for today's episode of UML Fan Christmas News. Yeah, and I heard there is another Diary of the Wimpy Kid movie coming out. By the way, the Boston Red Sox, are actually doing a Diary of the Wimpy Kid night. By the way, I am well aware that the Cartoon Network shows are now on Tubi. I do have Tubi, by the way. And also, I was not aware that Disney Junior Spain is going away soon. But that sounds like a good topic for UML Fan Christmas News. Should I cover it? Let me know down below. Well, you got your wish, bro. What you're looking at on your screen is an announcement made by Raymond1417. Super Liam's Play has now rebranded to Bubbleberry OSC. This was brought to my attention by Renate Fonseca, launching Tuesday, May 5th, BBC Belgium. And that's all of your submissions. And finally, Hasbro has announced Hasbro Legends. With more information on that, here's Eric.
Hasbro Entertainment and Get After It Media launch Hasbro Legends, a new linear broadcast channel dedicated to the company's portfolio of legacy brands. Our focus is on meeting audiences where they are and how they consume content today, explains Yannick Ferrero, SVP, Content Distribution and Digital at Hasbro Entertainment. With Hasbro Legends, we're bringing our brands to broadcast at scale, reaching new audiences and creating opportunities for partners across linear and digital platforms. Set to debut across GAIM's national footprint, the channel will reach more than 70 million U.S. homes at launch, with additional distribution planned across streaming platforms, including GAIM's forthcoming Heartland Plus service. The network features programming from Hasbro's library of franchise content, including series based on G.I. Joe, Transformers, Power Rangers, My Little Pony, and Gem and the Holograms. GAIM oversees distribution and monetization across both over-the-air and free ad-supported streaming television environments, positioning the channel within a broader ecosystem that integrates linear and connected TV. This is what happens when my inner kid fan takes over, and I love it, shares Otto Padron, co-president and COO of GAIM. We are beyond honored and thrilled to team up with Hasbro. I grew up with G.I. Joe and Rangers, and now we get to bring these legendary brands to broadcast television at scale. The launch reflects Hasbro's ongoing strategy to expand the reach of its IP across platforms while engaging audiences through both traditional broadcaster and digital distribution channels.
Well, guys, that's a wrap of this video. Thank you so much for watching this video. Here is an honorable mention. Lyric announces a new EAS scenario movie called More, M-O-O-R-E. And the description reads, what if Moore, Oklahoma gets hit again? A question I never want to answer. Releasing May 20th. Also, M&M's and Marvel. This was spotted by Logo Fever. And now, like I promised you all, the main event. I am revealing what is set to take place on May 3rd. It's music sessions with a massive name coming to the channel. Millionaires will be performing on the channel, along with Waiting for April, Whitney Payton, and Stardust World, all coming to you live from Taffeta Music Hall. Millionaires are celebrating 16 years of their EP titled Cash Only, so you can catch this tour right here on the channel. Now, Millionaires will be going on the My Super Sweet 16 tour, and if you're in the mentioned cities, it kicks off Wednesday in Louisiana. But until then, see you all in the next one.